Okay, everybody knows we live in very interesting times, but there was other centuries before us that also saw rapid change. And today, let's go over one of them, the 1800s. It was a century of rapid change, from life-changing inventions to cultural revolutions. For example, did you know that during this time, people were actually drinking medicine that contained cocaine? Or that the first photography was actually taken in 1820. Let's explore that and more in this show. The 1800s was actually a very unique and innovating period of time. It really truly was. So the year 1837, the telegraph was made. It's before phones, and the telegraph was the first way to send messages long distance almost instantly. It actually changed communication forever. And then next, the steam engine. Railways expanded across continents, powered by steam engines, and people could suddenly travel faster than they ever could before. And of course, the camera, 1826, the world's first photograph was taken by Joseph. And while it took 8 hours to capture this photography, it sparked the entire industry. These innovations were groundbreaking and actually made 1800s feel surprisingly, well, modern. Think about it. Old medicine bottles, antique syringes, and, drawings of, well, doctor's offices. But at least I have this cute thing for you. Medicine in the 1800s was a whole different story, and here are a few facts that might shock you. Number one, cocaine as medicine. In the late 1800s, cocaine was actually commonly used in medicine to treat everything from toothaches to anxiety. Imagine buying that over the counter. And then there was this thing called bloodletting. And yes, you heard that right. It was thought that draining blood from patients could actually cure them from illness. So this strange practice lasted well into the 19th century. And then you got the rise of anesthesia, which was 1846. Surgery used to be unbearably painful until anesthesia. And imagine having it without it. I wouldn't even want to. Medicine practices have changed a lot since then, but these early methods actually laid the groundwork for modern medicine that we have today. We're talking about the time of parlors and the 1800 fashion, reading books by candlelight. Daily life in the 1800s was fascinating. It was a mix of tradition and new ideals. And let's take a peek into what it was really like. The fashion trend? Well, women wore corsets and hoop skirts, and sometimes they even wore hats that were a foot tall. And men, well, they had also foot-tall hats called top hats and formal suits almost every single day. And how did they light their homes? Well, gas lighting, of course. Homes were lit by gas lamps in the evening. Electricity wouldn't come common until, well, the very end of the century. And the books that we consider classics today, like Charles Dickens and Jane Austen, were published in the 1800s. For the first time, reading novels became a popular entertainment. Okay, now this one's different. People bathed only once a week. Okay, a lot of this is different. But some places, bathtubs were shared by the entire family. Streetcars and horse-drawn buggies were the main form of transportation before cars came along. And the average life expectancy was only about 40 years in the early 1800s. Talk about a different world. The 1800s was an era of both simplicity and rapid progress, from bizarre medical practices to world-changing inventions. It was a time that shaped the future in an unforgettable way. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know so I can make more videos like this. And always remember, the sun always rises, bringing new wonders to discover each and every day. This is Brighten-Up-Sunshine, and thanks guys for subscribing and thumbsing up the video for the artwork. Have a good day.